getting ready for game day probably starts the night before, where I'm sorting out music or preparing music and making sure that's all ready to go for the next day. Meet outside the stadium, we play a few numbers, then we go around the Leagues Club, and then we do another march around the front of the stadium and all the way through into the bay, into Bay 16. And all the while, you know, people are clapping us as we're going along, and it's just to, you know, get that energy going before the game. And then during the game, it's to assist the Yellow Army in projecting those chants and those songs across the stadium. I'm Darren Jones from the Mariners Brass Band. I lead the Mariners Brass Band and I play trumpet. I'm definitely a mad soccer fan, or football as I call it back in the homeland. I'm an Everton supporter, but moved up to the Central Coast and quickly became involved with the Central Coast Mariners and started following them. There's a few in the band that are really mad soccer fans as well. There's a couple of new ones that hadn't been before and then came along to a game and have just got hooked basically, and one of those is my wife. The band's relationship with the supporters has grown very, very quickly. From the first couple of games that we started playing, people were, I suppose, taken aback by how much impact we had on game day and the boost it gave to the crowd. Yeah, the support has grown and grown for the Mariners Brass Band. We were speaking to one of the players last week when we did a tour of the stadium, and he said the more noise that is made by the crowd, he said, the better it feels walking onto that pitch. He said, don't underestimate how much impact that has on the players. When we're at the games, we get a lot of young children or parents with young children saying, how do they get involved? You know, can they come and play a drum? And we always take spare drums with us. It's like, yeah, come and have a bash on this and get them joining in. Because they're the future for us, they're the future for the active support for the Mariners, they're the future fans of the Mariners, and they're the future players for the band as well. The Mariners Brass Band and the other organisations that are involved in the Gosford City Brass Band have got a lot to offer corporate businesses, a lot to offer smaller businesses. If you've got a function, we can provide a small quartet or a quintet, we can provide a jazz band, we can provide a rock band, we could provide the full 30-piece band if that's what you wanted. There's such a range of stuff we can do. We can do the beer band gig, all the audience engagement and the entertainment. We can do a wedding ceremony with appropriate formal music. We could do a jazz gig. So there's a lot of different things that this band can offer. I think one of the most popular misconceptions about the Mariners Brass Band is that we get paid for what we do, and we are paid by the Mariners. That's not true. The Mariners have provided us with shirts, they've given us a little bit of money towards music, but we don't get paid for the actual games. We're always on the lookout for corporate sponsorship to help fund stuff like music, stuff like the upkeep of the instruments. The instruments aren't cheap at all. And also, travel to and from games if we want to do away games and stuff like that. So there's a lot of hidden costs that are not covered. Find us on Facebook. Type in Mariners Brass Band, you'll find our Facebook page. That'll give you all the details of our up and coming gigs. It'll tell you when the next home games are. And if you want to get involved with the band, just come and find us. We're in Bay 16. Come on down. Tell us if you want to play. I can give you some music. Or tell us if you want to bash a drum. I can bash a drum. Or bring your own drum. Absolutely fantastic. The more the merrier.